Welcome, Gemini, to your Astrodice reading for October. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on in your Astrodice. For those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month. Okay, using only one of the 12 houses. Okay, next message for Gemini, please. The 9th house coming out with some Scorpion energy in Mars. So a lot of, okay, that's some fire energy going on over here in the 9th house. So we're talking about your physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit. And doing it Scorpion style over here. So this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. And being in the 9th house, there could be some inner secrets that, you know, you're going through. Could even be some tribulations and trials. Let's see what we got over here. Broadening your horizons, either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. So feeling, like I said, those tribulations and trials that you have going in within yourself could be definitely on a spiritual basis. Feeling like you're trying to get to your soul's mission, trying to, you know, spiritually heal, things of this nature. So let's see what's going on over here. Getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. Straight into this 9th house. Definitely aware of the situation and knowing that it is not increasing. If anything, it's decreasing, having a little bit of a decrease. But you do have those hidden motivations. That's where that Scorpion hidden secret feels like. And it's almost like you're pulling the veil away from yourself, trying to dig deep within yourself to figure out what is going on around you, and really trying to inspire yourself in the beginning of the month. Middle of the month, you have the back and forth energy of the family, friends, and guides, and feeling like maybe you don't have the spirit really attached to you at the time, knowing that they're there, but not really feeling pushed, right? It's almost like they're kind of saying, hey, you know what, you kind of have to find your own peace at this time. We are here, but not really. For some of you, you might even know the presence of something around, and maybe you don't feel it, right? Maybe you don't feel that pleasure of knowing that, you know, I usually feel grandma around me, and now all of a sudden I don't feel that. And that's because they're giving you that extra push to find yourself, to do it yourself, right? They're still there. They're just not giving that extra tug. With the dark thoughts, there is no transformation at this time until you actually find what it is you're truly looking for this month. Okay. So, and definitely having that solar eclipse coming up, guys, on the 25th is definitely going to feel like, you know what, the sun is the soul, so it's definitely going to want to push you into this kind of clarity regarding any discussions and decisions that you're making within yourself about what your spirituality is, what your long journey is, what your mission is, what, you know, your academics are really, you know, pushing towards, things of this nature. So it's really kind of changing the direction of the way you're thinking and feeling regarding the 9th house spiritually. Looking out, having the understanding and the conscious awareness and the drive and physical strength to fight through whatever it is you are planning, whatever the mission is, trying to get these ships to you, trying to really figure it out, knowing that there is a little bit of a loss or decrease within the way that you're traveling, and it could even be the decrease in money or just whatever is going on around you in the way that you're traveling towards things. When it comes to the 9 of Coins, because it's saying, well, here we go again, right? And, you know, giving yourself insightful information is going to help you a lot with the hidden motivations. You know, and it's going to give you the responsibilities to want to escape anything that doesn't really serve you and that's truly moving you in the right direction, my friends, right? And you're going to receive this insight through the intuition of yourself, and it's really going to start really moving, right? Really moving. And you're going to feel like you are kind of cutting loose from things that you don't want in the way, right? Giving yourself the independence, you know, to think about what it is I truly want, wanting to go on this journey, knowing exactly where I'm spending money, what the change is, how spiritually I can really involve myself into any kind of big shift of perception. And the back and forth is definitely feeling like you may have the support of some kind of Pisces or Scorpio around you. But it also feels like there's this kind of back and forth support. It's kind of like sometimes they're there during the mid-month and sometimes they're not. So, and, you know, and it also could be the intuition of yourself as well, feeling like I feel very intuitive on the 12th, and then all of a sudden on the 17th, I don't feel as intuitive. So it could just feel like there's this kind of back and forth openness that you're having. And it could also be because of things that are going on around you, right? We go to work, we can't always be open. But this is going to encourage your unique point of view on how you're looking at things and really directing yourself into the right direction. And as I said about the family, friends, and having them around, you just feel like there's kind of a decrease in the spirit around the 14th of where's the extra push that I'm looking for. And, you know, but making your own decisions and making your own shifts and really seeking within yourself to really come to this time of flirtation of understanding in the 9th house. And this is going to bring in a lot of peace and really a lot of encouragement. And look at that, a lot of amazing times of dreams and goals and really wanting to get to where it is and really soul seeking. We have the star, which is a sun. So there's a lot of soul seeking over here in which you really do feel that this is entering not only your heart, but also the perfect time for you to really, really enter into the future thoughts of what it is I truly want on my soul's mission. And really wanting, look at that, the divine intervention within yourself and really also wanting the change. And there's going to be a change in thought in the way that you're thinking about the 9th house. It's going to feel way more light and easygoing for you as you're entering this time of peace, as you feel a strong sense of support within yourself. And that's really what the friends and family and support over here is, as well as just saying it's kind of time for you to get into the connection of yourself, right? So we're going to come back up just a little bit and let you continue on where you're supposed to be going. With the dark thoughts, I love that at the end of the month, everything that you were kind of going back and forth with, anything that was stressful, all those things are being released as you found the peace. So you definitely can passionately really move and moderately back to where you really feel this is where the plans, you know, really can start forming and really getting back to feeling like myself again. And I think that's what a lot of this is too, is maybe you've just been a little overwhelmed, kind of losing yourself within a situation. And now it just feels like I need to figure out where it is I'm going. What am I really doing? And I just have to kind of get out of this stressful feeling of everything kind of being on my back. So whatever was overwhelming you, you're just feeling like you're becoming more responsible for taking the action to find the peace within yourself to move forward. You know, because it would have been kind of like maybe before you could say, oh, maybe I was in kind of a sloppy energy. I was attempting to be an overachiever. I was maybe taking bigger steps of something that I need to slow down on, and now I need to kind of redirect and really focus on, you know, really getting rid of the backpack that I have on me and really packing myself full of more reassurance, and really kind of slowing down and finding where you can really set up something that's really good for you, right, on a little bit of a slower pace, so that you don't upset yourself or over manifest or over indulge in something of this nature, right, guys? So it's really taking down the information around the situation as itself. That way you can kind of look around, and then it also allows you to count your blessings in those other areas instead of always, oh my gosh, I don't have this, and oh my God, I can't have that, and oh my God, I did this and that, and nothing ever comes through. And then you can kind of see the mood changing and really finding that divine essence within yourself. The snake over here in the card is the divine essence that says this is what is real, though. See, don't be overachiever, because overachieving doesn't do anything but actually hurt you in the end with stress, right? And in the end, it can actually lower the self-confidence, tire you out, overstress you, and then you kind of lose the passion of where you are. So this month, you're really kind of finding that passion back within yourself. And we see that with the Knight of Wands. So the transformation is not 100% complete, because there is still some kind of fighting or internal battles, that are still surrounding the situation. It could literally be a person who's kind of knocking you down, or a job or something that's still in the way, right? It's still giving you challenge. You're not really thinking about it too much, because the dark thoughts are gone. So that's a good thing. You know the challenge is there. You know this is still trying to battle against you, but you're not giving it the energy, because you're in the 9th house saying, no, I know the bigger picture. But it doesn't allow the overall transformation to really happen. But you understand and have the realization of the importance of what is going on and what you're traveling towards. And folding. It's kind of almost like everything's unfolding around you with the 2 of Swords, and you're saying, but I get it. I'm clear about the situation. I understand where the conflict is coming from. And now I can align myself with a purpose within the 9th house. And then therefore, whatever is foreboding, whatever is trying to, do this and that, I can definitely, make new plans, new agreements, and do new things without it just having to attack me all the time. So where you feel like maybe you weren't deserving of a situation, now you can feel like you've made victory. Maybe it's even a person around you. Maybe you're having issues with a Leo who thinks maybe they keep playing victim card and saying, you don't deserve me. And you're just like, okay, look, we need to work this out. Right? We have to have new topics, new discussions, reflect on the influences maybe even surrounding the situation, to where now you can just really 100% feel like you have victory, and really reorganize and really focus more on your personal wellness within your spiritual center. And that will make huge drastic changes in the end. Right? It's just going to be now more moderate moving and waiting for the perfect timing, as you're also finding more patience, maybe even within the situation of whatever it is that's challenging you. Might even be patience within yourself, just being patient with yourself. Maybe, trying to have no internal struggles. Maybe you're realizing it was just all internal struggles. Maybe there's nobody else involved, right? Just taking on that sun energy. But definitely, holding tight to what it is exactly that you want. And if it is any new projects, any new gigs, any new things, you'll definitely be able to see it from a new perspective, and really be able to look at all the little details within the situation come the end of the month. And this is definitely when that solar eclipse is coming, guys, around the 25th to the 31st. You're going to say, oh, the 25th, the solar eclipse is coming, and now it's giving me this new idea of what fame, fortune really is within myself. It isn't being a billionaire. It's not owning a Ferrari. It's not owning a mansion. It's not being able to have billions of dollars to be able to travel the world. There has to be a purpose within myself. And the purpose within myself to the real fame and fortune is happiness. Am I happy? Where's the divine essence? And that's what you're really going to come to the conclusion of. And there has to be an expansive moment within yourself, so that way you can look at it and say, you know what, this is what it's truly about. And that's what the spiritual in 9th house is really about. Understanding, right, the long journey, the purpose, and what really is explored throughout this time that we're here. And really what true happiness truly is. And you know what? You're going to find that, and you're going to find that there is prosperity, and you really are harvesting in many different areas. You might not harvest in one area, but you might be harvesting a lot in another, right? So it's like my true happiness is my kids. My true happiness is my job. You know, I am, where is your abundance? And you're going to feel like you are the Empress in the end, because then the rebirth will come. Then the soul can feel like you are connected to each other as you are really digging deep and perceiving what it is you truly have and what you truly want. And then really, you know, attracting that and kind of attacking it in its own way too, right? Because then you have this self-awareness of that I can aspire deeper transformations within myself to help me along this journey and really pursue what I truly want. So very beautiful reading. It's very spiritual, very deep. Anytime we're in the ninth house, it's going to end up that way, because it's really about how do you feel and what are you attracting and how is it going to work. And even if it's school, am I academically going in the right direction of what it truly is and why I picked this? Look, if you're a doctor, you know for a fact that you're going to college as a doctor because you want to help people. But then sometimes it gets so overwhelming, it's almost like, why the hell am I even here? You know, or whatever it is. But what it is it's just finding that essence within the situation and within yourself to kind of remind you where the real true passion lies and how to really be the Empress. How do I really harvest, manifest? How do I really take on this area of my life that is going to give me the true joy and happiness that I kind of maybe lost? And I think that's what the issue is here, is really regaining what it is I kind of lost. Okay, until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.